In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single Invincible card from worst all the way to best in NBA 2K23 Myteam. Right now, there is a total of 8 Invincible cards available, 7 from Season 7, and then 1, which is Tracy McGrady from Season 6, so a total of 8, and I'll be ranking them, all of them, from who I think is the worst Invincible in the game to who I think right now is the best Invincible in my team. But coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be this Invincible Dominique Wilkins. He's a shooting guard, point guard, 6'7", with a 6'10" wingspan. But before I get further into the ranking, let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys have any Invincibles on your lineup? Do you guys have a Dominique Wilkins from collector level? Do you have a Zion Williamson from level 40? Do you guys have any of the auctionable ones? Let me know which ones. If you could have any Invincible in the game and you don't already have one, which Invincible would you guys choose? But like I said, at the number 8 spot is Dominique Wilkins, 6'7" at the point guard position. I mean, they're all going to be Invincible cards, so don't even really have to take a look at their stats and their badges, especially their stats are all going to be maxed out at basically a 99, and then they do have 55 Hall of Fame badges. The nice thing about Dominique Wilkins though is they gave him every single Hall of Fame shooting badge, which I really wasn't expecting, a Dominique card to have more Hall of Fame shooting than Hall of Fame finishing badges, but I still think that's really good to have on the card. And then looking at his animations, he's going to keep his own jump shot, which isn't the best in the game, and that's probably why I think he's the worst Invincible, just because his release isn't on par with every other Invincible in the game. And if there's another Invincible that doesn't have a great jump shot, they make up for it with their size and their defense, a card like Giannis. But the nice thing about Dominique is his rim running ability. He's got the Russ size up, which is easily the best size up for getting downhill if you're just looking to rim run with the card. And that's exactly what you're going to do with Dominique Wilkins. You really won't be taking too many threes, just looking to get to the basket, because he's got some of the best dunk packages in the game. That's the one thing about Dominique. He's so good at going to the rim and is pretty much unstoppable, especially at the point guard position. But coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the only free Invincible currently in the game, and that's going to be this Season 7 level 40 Invincible Zion Williamson. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'7", with a 6'10" wingspan. It really comes down to with Invincibles, their player model, their height, their wingspan, and then their animations, because their stats and their badges are all going to be very similar. Looking at Zion's animations though, he does have a way better jump shot and then a card like Dominique Wilkins, because he's got the O'Shea base, which is one of the faster bases in the game. He's also got the Zion Williamson upper, which isn't that bad on very quick timing. I think it's a fast enough jump shot and also pretty easy to time with. And then he's got amazing dribble sigs. Like, this card moves super good in game with the Steve Francis size up, the Curry escape, aim behind the back. He's got some of the best dunk packages, just like Dominique Wilkins. This card is unbelievably good at going to the basket and basically unstoppable. And that's how you want to use Zion, is getting to the rim and dunking on people. The one thing I will say that I'm really surprised at is he doesn't have any good defensive tendencies, like only a 30 on-ball steal, 40 contest shot, 30 block shot. You would expect for a Zion Williamson card at least to have a 95 or 97, block shot tendency. So a little bit surprised there, but overall, I would say Zion Williamson is the 7th best Invincible in the game right now. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be the Invincible Magic Johnson, a 6'9" point guard, 7-foot wingspan. Once again, gonna have 99 every single stat, maxed out Hall of Fame badges. The thing with Magic, just doesn't have the best release in the game. Dominique, I think Magic is still slightly better than Dominique. He's got a better player model. He's a better defender, just because of his wingspan. His height, I think, makes him a little bit better on the defensive end compared to a card like Dominique Wilkins. And he's also got, I would say, overall better dribble sigs with the Steve Francis size up, the John Wall escape, aim behind the back. He's also got the quick drops off one and the front clutches, and his defensive tendencies are super good with a 97 on-ball steal, 85 contest shot, and 85 block shot. I actually didn't check out Dominique's tendencies, but yeah, not the best defensive tendencies, especially compared to a card like Magic. The big thing with Magic though, it just needs a better jump shot. His release is very baited, I would say. So if you're not like rim running with this card on offense, he's pretty much a liability, because you can really contest his jump shot from far out. So I think he's still a really good Invincible card. I think he's the 6th best in the game. Just at my number 5 spot, I would take Lamell Ball slightly over Magic, just because of his jump shot. being a whole lot better than Magic's, because once again they all have maxed out stats and badges. But the thing with Lamell is he's got such a better jump shot with the Lamell Ball base, which is one of the better bases in the game, and the Lamell Ball upper, which is solid on very quick timing, is a way better jump shot than Magic, and that's the only reason why I do have Lamell Ball over Magic. It just comes down to his jump shot, and he's also got pretty good dribble stigs, maybe not as good as Magic, but I would say he actually moves a little bit quicker in game than Magic Johnson with the Lamell Ball size up, the Steph Curry escape, Dame behind the back. He's got the quick drops off 2, he's got quick drops off 1, and front clutches, so a bunch of good dunk packages for Lamell Ball. And also, surprisingly enough, his defensive tendencies are actually a lot better, or I would say a decent amount better than Magic's, with a 99 on-ball steal, 95 contest shot, and a 95 block shot. So Lamell Ball super souped out at the point guard position, and I would say he's the 5th best invincible in the game. At the number 4 spot, might actually be surprising to some people, but I do have invincible Scottie Pippen, and on number 3 I have invincible Giannis. I think both these cards are super close at that small forward position. I'll explain kind of my reasoning for why I have Giannis over Pippen. Pippen's really good though, 6'8" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan. He can also play small forward at a super high level. The thing with Pippen is I think he's got a great jump shot in the catch and shoot. He still has pretty good dribble sigs, great all-around dunk packages. He's an invincible card. By no means am I saying he's a bad card. Obviously one of the best shooting guard and one of the best small forwards in the game. I just think the biggest difference comes down to Giannis's player model, his height, his wingspan, and just those defensive animations he does get in game, because just like Pippen, he's got max out defensive tendencies, he's got pretty good dribble sigs. Obviously Scottie Pippen does have the way better jump shot. Don't think anybody would debate that. And I think it's a really close debate between Giannis and Scottie Pippen. I just absolutely love using this Giannis card. He feels so overpowered and so glitchy in game with his rim running ability. I feel like he's unstoppable going to the basket, and on defense I just feel like he covers a lot more ground and is an all-around better defender than a card like Scottie Pippen. I would say Pippen's probably the better on-ball defender, but I think Giannis all around is a help guy, a guy that can play on ball, play off the ball on defense. I think right now is the 3rd best invincible in the game, but I know a lot of people probably will put Scottie Pippen over Giannis. For me, that really just comes down to preference. But at the number 2 spot, I think you got to go with invincible Shaquille O'Neal. As much as I wanted to put him number 1, and I think you can argue him being number 1, I just think the guy above him is so good. But yeah, Shaq, a 7'1" power forward, 7'7" wingspan. We know he's going to be super massive in game with that player model. And the nice thing about Shaq, a 97 3 ball, a 97 mid-range. I think he has a total of 11 Hall of Fame shooting badges, which is super helpful on the card. But what 2K did really made this card one of the best Shaq cards we've gotten in a while, and that's the fact that he has a completely new jump shot with the Montrezl Harrell base. The John Wall upper on very quick timing is actually a super knockdown release that's very easy to time with. And then he's also got the Garland size up, the Kobe escape, Dame behind the back. He can actually move a little bit for a card, you know, that's 7'1" and weighs 325 pounds. He can actually move pretty good. He's got elite defensive tendencies, 100 block shot, 100 contest shot, and a 99 on-ball steal. Is super overpowered. The only flaw I can say with Shaq is the fact that he doesn't have the normal leaner, or like the Trey fade, or you know, the D-Book fade, the D-Mitch fade, something a little bit better than basic. That's the only flaw, is you can't shoot those leaners with Shaquille O'Neal next gen. But still, I think right now is the 2nd best invincible. But I think at the number 1 spot, you just kind of have to go with invincible Tracy McGrady, 6'8" at the shooting guard position, 7'2" wingspan, and he's just probably the best card in the game besides a Manute Bol. I would say it's probably Manute number 1. I would most likely put T-Mac number 2. I mean, has the best jump shot in the game with the KPJ base, the Oscar Robertson upper on very quick timing. He's also got amazing dribble sigs. He's basically usable till the end of the year because he's a perfect, you know, shooting guard for now until we get those giant, you know, overpowered shooting guards in the end game. He's gonna be playable till then, and I think right now is the best invincible in my team. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my ranking, and let me know what you guys would change about it. Obviously, I know some people will disagree with me having Giannis over Pippen, so let me know what you guys would change. And like I said, let me know, do you guys have any invincibles on your team? And if you guys don't, let me know what invincible you guys want to have on your squad. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.